call the meeting to order. We certainly thank you for being here tonight, and welcome all of our guests, and surely appreciate you coming. We're going to have our Pledge of Allegiance, and then Ed's going to lead us in our invocation. So Francis, if you would lead us in our invocation, and Ed,
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's pray. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for all the blessings that you've given this community. We pray that you'd be with the council tonight, give it harmony, give it wisdom, allow it to make the best decisions that it can make for this community. Bless us, lead us, and guide us. Help us to continue to work for the kingdom. And we just thank you for your blessings. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
First item on the agenda tonight is a recommendation to approve the minutes from the last meeting. I need to make a note about that before we vote, just so you'll be aware. On the minutes, we had just figures a little bit backwards on our cars that we purchased. So on number 9, instead of the cost being $25,615.92 for each Tahoe, the cost is actually $29,415.92, less $10,000 trade-in, which made it a total of $19,415.92. So that we'll just make a notation on that, but everything else is good. So with that in mind, would there be a recommendation for the minutes from the last meeting?
I'll make a motion with approval.
Okay, Francis, would there be a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye. Thank you. Number 2 is a recommendation to approve a resolution authorizing or approving local match for 2015 CDGV grant funds through the state of Alabama's CDGV program. This resolution is on, I believe it is the Weston Housing Authority. We talked about this. I think the last one we did might have been the Key Springs. But this is the Weston Housing Authority, where we're replacing water and sewer there.
Water, sewer, streets.
Water, sewer, streets, and what sidewalks that are going to be replaced. When we do that, we're moving all the meters along the sides, just like we already did. And there's a match between the city and the housing authority. And it says, whereas Hamilton Housing Authority has committed to provide $125,560 in local match for the proposed Weston should be funded, and we're going to contribute $114,240. I think the total project's around $600,000 or $700,000.
It's over 6.
Over 6. And both of us together, putting our match together, is what this is. This would be this authorization to approve this resolution.
Is this where you said all the meters are going to be on the curb?
Lined up on the
So
sidewalk.
that you won't have to go to
Next
each
to it.
individual house, they'll be marked. They'll all be there, or will it be in increments around 4 or 5 together?
They'll be
Not that
in,
it matters, but
like, each group of units, they'll be in
Yeah.
front all the way up
Okay.
on the sidewalk. in
I
front of
wondered.
the group of units.
Do you know, speaking of Weston, and this is very off the subject, but I just happen to think, have they used those above-ground storm shelters yet out
Since
there?
they have, I don't
Have
think
they had a need for those to be used?
Well, it's
Do y'all
possible
know?
they might have tornado
I
ones.
think they have used
Do you guys?
once or twice.
Yes, they've used,
They have used
yeah,
them?
they've got a person that's assigned over them, actually.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, there's one at each.
Takes care of a lot, I mean,
I know
they
there
keep
is.
it locked.
They have to keep
I
locked,
thought
and
it
they
would.
have
Well,
to
that's
check it
good.
each day because it has a humidifier system in it, so it has to be checked each day. It's got-
It's a well.
Each one of our officers on duty has a key to open.
Oh, okay. Both of them. That's good. Excuse me. Getting into that.
Okay. Would there be a recommendation authorizing local match for this CDGV grant funds through the state of Alabama CDGV program?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second? Second. All in favor, say aye. And this is more likely to be in next year's budget, because it's going to be several months before we even know it's going to be funded.
It's an application
application
It's
fee.
just an application, it's really just the process.
So it'll be a while before it's.
Will be a while before we find out. And this next part is a recommendation to approve an agreement of understanding between the City of Hamilton and the Hamilton Housing Authority for the purpose of clarifying responsibilities related to the submission of the grant by the city for the Weston Housing Complex. This is also the same, it's just approving the agreement of understanding that we're going to contribute part of it, and they're going to contribute part of it. Is there a motion to that?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
No, go ahead. No, you go ahead first.
Okay, Francis. Any other discussion on that? All in favor, say aye. Thank you. Number 4 is a recommendation to approve Digger Way Construction estimate of $9,000 to replace discharge valves at the water treatment plant. These are the 2 water valves, 10-inch water valves, right? Is that
Yes.
correct? It goes to the sludge pond, is that? All right, I'll let you finish that up since you know this construction company is out of Hayville. They're currently in Hamilton doing work on out 278 east by the bridge project, is that correct? Or there was, no?
There was, they're in Hackleburg now, but
Okay.
they said they would come down and do that at any time.
And what's the reason these need to be replaced? It's been years since they've been replaced. They're
About
deep
10
down
years
in
ago,
the-
they dug them up and rebuilt the valves that's in there now, but they said that's pretty much not an option at this point. The valves are just wore out. And
The original?
they were there when the plant was built.
They've been reworked. They just haven't been replaced.
Right. They're about 18 to 20 foot deep in the ground also. That's why we gotta have a contractor, they gotta have a track hole in there to dig them out.
So this is replacing those valves?
Yes.
Okay. Would there be a recommendation to approve this purchase?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye. Thank you. Number 5 is a recommendation to approve Northwest Alabama Heating and Cooling estimate of $45.50 to replace the air conditioning unit in the police department. This unit back here needs to be replaced. It's 29 years old. There's been a few replaced in City Hall. This is one of the ones that we've tried to patch it for the last 2 years, and it's just beyond patching. It would have cost us about $600 last week to get it serviced and get the Freon net back in it, but it still wouldn't be worth fixing. So the recommendation is to go ahead and replace this unit. That way, hopefully, we won't have to keep it patching long. So would there be a recommendation to approve
Well,
this?
with these, what's our warranty? Does it tell?
Might tell.
Well, it's the original, I'm sure.
Make a motion, Mike.
Okay. Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye. Thank you. Number 6 is a recommendation to hire Mitchell Harris, part-time at the rec center to rate $7.25 an hour to take the place of Olivia Bird. Our department heads, Larry always usually recommends these students. Larry, this is your recommendation.
Yes, sir.
You told me after the last meeting, I forgot to get it on there till today, but you had one quit or graduate.
Mississippi State.
Okay. And this is who you recommend is Mitchell.
Yes, sir, Mitchell Harris.
He'd be a 10th grader next year, 11th?
11th grader.
11th grader, so that.
Had 2 years,
Do we still rotate male and female? I mean,
Pretty well. This is for a female spot, but the next male at least, I'm gonna put a female in their place.
okay, we need to keep that there.
Okay, I agree.
We usually keep 2 and 2 then. One.
So the next one,
Next one needs to be a female.
I agree. Or is there a motion for this recommendation to Larry?
I'll make a motion.
What, sorry, I'll say.
All in favor, say aye. Thank you. Number 7 is a recommendation to accept City Clerk Jan Williams' notice of retirement effective May 29, 2015. Jan has been working 1/2 days since the 1st of May, and will be drawing a disability retirement at the end of, starting in June. And so she's just working in the next couple of weeks. And this is just to make it official to accept her notice of retirement. Is there a motion to do that?
I'll make a motion to accept.
Okay.
Mayor, we probably need to make that till the end of the month, May 31st, not just the front.
Okay, May 31st, I'm sorry. You'd be correct. That would be on Sunday, but it'd be officially, because Friday is the last actual day of working. May 31st, 2015. Would there be a second?
I'll second.
Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Let me say, no Janice and I would be here tonight, but she's done an outstanding job as our city clerk for several years. I think she started actually working when Ken Mays was elected mayor, brought her in, and she did secretarial work for the mayor and administration, then eventually moved into this position when Sue retired. But I'm going to miss Jan. I think she's done an outstanding job as our city clerk. Just appreciate all she's done. So with that in mind, just want her to know that. Now she's not here tonight, but city clerk's position is hard. It's hard to do, and
There should be no health problems like she said.
yes, especially if you got health problems or anything else. Just the day-to-day administration and responsibilities of clerk is pretty stressful. But just thank Jan for what she's done. Number 8 would be a recommendation to appoint Angela Owen as our city clerk for the term of June 1st until the end of this administration. The clerk position is appointed each administration, and what we'll be doing is letting Angela finish out this term and give her an opportunity to do this job. I think Angela's well qualified. I believe she'll do an outstanding job for us. But she knows that at the end of the term, you get a new mayor and new council, it could possibly change because this position is appointed just like the chief, fire chief, police chief. But my recommendation would be to appoint Angela at a salary of $31,200, which is equal to about $15 an hour, which is a few $1,000s less than what our current city clerk makes. This would be a good starting point. $15 an hour. It's really a salary job. It's not an hour. It's going to be $31,200. And be at the end of the first year review. At that time, if everything's going good, give her another dollar to make it $33,280. That would be my recommendation to do that this time.
I'll make a motion, Wade, that we appoint Angela.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. I don't have anything else at this time. Y'all got anything?
The Grandview Drive Bridge, I think it's scheduled for letting in August, so it's not too far out.
You think the construction plan to be this fall or this winter?
Well, if it's let in August, they'll probably start construction within a month and a half. So could be in November.
Rodney, can you know any update on the bridge down here, as far as the construction or the utilities being moved? Can you give an update before the? You've been working with us on my notes, so I didn't know if you knew anything.
You got the borer under the river. They bored under the river. They hadn't rained it out yet, but they're getting ready to pull pipe underneath the river. They started a borer today under 43 Highway going across Scotty Sanderson mobile home lot across.
They're going on that side.
They're going to bore the sewer line under that street.
Water's on the other. This time, would be a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, great. Is
I'll
there-
second.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.